Welcome to the Spotlight Show here on Kofi JC Studios. Today, we are very grateful for you being part of this conversation from day one to now. We have the General Secretary of Ndoum School of Business, the LSRC Executive. Charlie, we've been speaking with the executives. We'll be a line of things, and today we have the general one. So when you go to NDC and get back at the general mosquito, but this one is the General Secretary for the LSRC for Ndoum School of Business.
Yes. Sure.
Good evening, boss.
Good evening, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
The energy, you dey?
Oh, you did.
Okay. So what I don't make you do be say your first 1 minute, brag about your school. Everybody come. I don't make them brag about it. So brag about Ndoum School of Business, make you see.
All right. So this is Nduom School of Business and Technology. It's a private institution that actually offers gives opportunity for youth who are actually willing to become responsible adults. And then we have so many courses that are available that when you take them, you'll be the person that you want to become. Yes. So we have so many facilities available too.
Wow. Yes. Beautiful. Now let's come to you. You need to brag about yourself. Who am I sitting here with tonight?
Okay. So this is George Anochi Tieku. As you said earlier, I'm the SRC General Secretary. I'm actually the youngest of 3 brothers.
Okay.
Yes.
Then with me all day.
No, it's not like that. Okay. Because it's me or the 2 hours.
Only 2 hours.
You understand that?
Okay.
Yes. So I think life has been a bit ups and downs.
Okay.
Okay. And then it's not an easy journey so far, but I think we are getting there. When I completed senior high school, I think I stayed in the house for like 4 years.
Wow, after senior high school.
Yes, please.
What could be the cause?
It's I think it's obvious. I mean, monetary issues and all that. Yes, that was the cause of it.
Wow.
But then I think my auntie is married to someone who is actually connected to the school.
Okay.
Yes, he's actually one of the staff of GN.
Okay.
Okay, this school is one of the companies.
Yes. Subsidiary of GN.
That's sure. So actually, he's the one who gave me the heads up about an opportunity that NSBT is giving to students out there. Okay. And then I applied for it. Wow. And also, that is why I'm here.
Oh, so that means it's true. The scholarship opportunities here is true.
Yes, sure.
Very, very true.
Very, very true.
And you can attest you are a beneficiary of it.
I'm actually enjoying 100%. Yes.
So you're not paying anything?
No.
You enjoy the AC free?
Free. AC in the lecture rooms and all that. Free.
Everything for free?
Yes. We enjoy Wi-Fi, everything.
On the campus?
Everything, yes.
Wow, beautiful. Now let's go into your life. You made mention of you being the last of 3.
Yes.
And also why you even stayed home for 4 years before continuing your tertiary education. When you got the opportunity to be here, how was the feeling for you and the family? Now, a huge burden has been lifted off the family in terms of your payments of school fees and everything. How was it like?
I think it was a nice moment, especially for my mother.
Wow.
Yes, because I think she was very happy for me that, I'm actually getting the opportunity to also be, a tertiary student. Wow. So it was quite, a memorable day. Yes, because I actually studied science and I wanted to actually be, into nursing, and all that.
Wow.
But when I came here, offer those kind of courses, but I think I've actually grabbed this opportunity and I have passion for what I'm doing right now. Wow. So yes, I'm loving it. I think my family out there, they are also supporting too. Wow.
So what program are you reading now?
I'm IT student.
IT.
Yes.
So okay, let's dive into IT a little bit. Then we come back. So now we are moving into a world where IT is dominating. That is, we are moving into a place where they say AI is becoming dominant. You are moving into a space where technology is the role of the day.
Yes.
You having this opportunity, because the reason I'm asking this, we are thrown back and coming to where we are now. At a point where after secondary school, you don't have the opportunity because of finances. Now, you wanted to even do nursing. Opportunity wasn't here for you to do the program. You came, you had IT, and now what you are doing is what the world is feeding on now most of the time. How happy are you, and how well are you grabbing this opportunity to make use of?
So I'm glad that I'm using this opportunity to also learn new things, because IT is actually moving the world, as you said. Because the time is coming. So many of the professionals and all that, I think they are going to really rely on technology. And I think one of the things that we have failed to actually encourage, or let me say educate, the younger ones out there, is to, how we do not actually let them know the opportunities that are involved in technology. Because there are a whole lot. There are a whole lot of things. Okay, those that design, flyers and all that, graphic designers. I think their work is actually, there's coming to an end because of AI. As you said,
AI. Movement of
the
AI.
use of AI, we can do so many things. Okay, and then you will not need a graphic designer. So what happens to them? Okay, so someone who is actually at the rural area, who doesn't know all these things, they are lacking. You understand? So actually, I'm enjoying this course.
Now let's look at it. Your role as the general secretary. Someone might not know what you actually do, because we all hear of the SRC president and the vice. What is the role of the general secretary?
Yes. Let me see. It's quite tedious.
Okay.
Yes, because you coordinate all other offices within the SRC.
Okay.
I think for the president, I will say that he's the administrator, but I do most of the work when it comes to
Okay.
because all the information and all that, you have to compile everything when it comes to publicity and all that. Okay, yes. So I think the role of the general secretary is not only about you, writing minutes and all that. You have to make sure that information are being rolled, like the accurate and all that. Yes.
Wow. So ideally, you can say that you are like the PA for the president. Whatever happens, you have to make sure
as you know.
Yes. Okay. How challenging has the role been for you?
Well, let me start from the time that we did the vetting.
The vetting. So let's go to the vetting. Some of the memories.
Yes, sure. When I was entering the room, I think I was a bit scared.
Okay.
Yes, I was a bit nervous because I'm not someone who likes to, talk. Yes, and all that. But God being so good, I think I turned out to be the only person who had over 70 marks after the vetting.
Out of the vetting?
Yes.
For
not
all
for
the
general,
not the general,
all the categories. Yes.
I'm coming. For not just your position, all the categories that went in for vetting, you happen to be the one with the highest mark.
Yes. And I think that was a boost for me.
And what could engineer that mark that you got? What is the special thing you did in that room?
I don't really remember. I don't know what I did, but I think it's because of maybe how I was able to control myself.
Okay.
That was first, and how I was able to understand the role that I was actually, entering into.
Okay.
So I was able to, convince the panel. So I think that is all. I don't know the special thing I wanted to do. Yes.
Wow. So that is the vetting and getting, when you were vetted and approved. Now, how many people how many oppositions or people were you competing with?
Yes, I think it was only one person.
Okay, so you were two.
And it was a lady too. Yes.
And you surpassed the lady in voting.
Yes,
wow, what did you do special? Like, the guys, they feel you why?
I don't know.
Because ladies, they have the, wow.
Yeah, sure.
So you won.
I was a bit nervous because it was a lady. Okay, you are competing with the lady for a position that most people like. Yes.
Ideologize. Ladies get their role.
Actually be in that position, but actually I believed in what could happen and all that. So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now you've won, and now you are the general secretary.
Yes.
Now, for the span of, let's say, a few months that you've been the general secretary, what has been some of the things that your executives, with the help of you, have been able to achieve that you think is very recommendable for the world to hear about?
Yeah, so I think we've been doing so many things. Maybe close to 20 or so. And actually right now we have two main projects on our board that we want to actually, be able to implement or execute. But for now, what we've been able to do, the minor ones. Okay. At first, students were complaining about when they wash their things, where to hang them.
Okay. Dry lines.
Okay, yes. So the SRC has been able to help in installation of those things.
Wow.
Okay, and then also, I think at first, students were actually littering around a lot.
Okay.
But we educate them, and then we've actually solve it by providing something that we can all send those things to. Yes.
Okay.
Especially something that is plastic.
Plastic
So,
waste.
Yeah, so that thing will be actually recycled. And those that are the company, they pay us. And we use that to also buy water for the students. So yes, we don't use it.
Wow.
So that is
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now let's look at it. If somebody is watching us and has been convinced to be part of this school or to apply for this school, what are some of the things that a person should look out for when they get here?
Yes, when you get here, it's not only about the curriculum. Okay, you get to learn things outside it. Okay, skills. Okay, you get to know, graphic design. Okay, you get to know so many things that you can use artificial intelligence to do.
Wow.
There are so many things that you can do. So many skills.
Wow.
Okay, public speaking and all that. Yes.
Wow. Yourself, let's come back to yourself.
Yes.
Now, which level are you now?
Level 400.
Level 400. So, hey, Charlie, why say you level 400? They can't please school like that. So now let's look at it. The world out there, the market world out there, it's really different from what we all envision when we are in school. Yes. It's a world of opportunities, but it's a world of tackling to get or make use or even have the opportunities availing themselves to you. Now let's look at it. Now serving as the General Secretary for the LSAL, so you had experience in leadership. You've seen how leadership is all about. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, where should we see you?
Yeah, first of all, I was actually not into this leadership thing when I came here.
Okay, so
because of how my personality is. Yes, I'm always indoors and all that. But getting to be in this position, I've learned a lot of things. I would want to move further. Okay, in leadership role. But it's actually not something that I'm actually pressing myself into because there are things that I also want to learn. Okay. Yes, because I'm someone who, because of the way I want to organize things, I love data. Analytics. Data analytics. Okay, sure. So I'm working on something that will actually be my end of year project. Wow. Yes. Wow. So I think I'll actually focus on that. Then after that, yes, I'll look for leadership goals. And there are things that I see online. Some people, they approve. Okay. You see something like humanitarian. Yes. So I ask myself, is that really a profession? I believe that everybody, when you see people out there and they need help, you have it. You give it. It's not about you have to let the whole world know that this is your profession and all that. So I think, when I travel and I see people hawking and all that, I think I become a bit sad. Yes, because I don't like seeing those kind of things. So it's something that I really also want to be in, but I don't want to be in the media space. People capturing me as I'm doing it. No.
Wow. With what you are saying, I'm allowing you to go, but with what you are saying, would you say that when you see those things, it gives you a memory of some of your childhood lives?
Yeah, it does.
Because
I used to sell.
Used to hawk.
When I was like 6, 7 years, 8 years, my mom used to sell those days. Wow. So yes, she will actually, yes. She used to sell those things, with fried fish. Yeah. Yes. And so when I'll be sending them outside there for people to buy. And then she will be like, let me count and all that with oil so that people will buy more. So yes, I was selling those things. So it actually reflects on those memories and it's awful. It's not pretty.
Wow. You are making me cry. The reason being that sometimes when we see people going through the same thing, we want to do everything possible to help because we couldn't get the help we needed at that time because as somebody came, it means that time in school, this kind of stuff to hawk and everything to help more. Right now, if you sit with your mom and you are having conversations, how does mommy feel?
I think she's a bit relieved because of the person that I'm turning out to be. Yes. So I think right now it's not like them.
Yeah. And I don't think you are going to fail mommy. I don't think you are going to fail mommy.
No, I'm not going to fail her. Never.
I'm asking this conversation. These questions are not part of it, but I'm tuning myself into your emotions. From what he said, 4 years after secondary school, no opportunity because of finances to complete or to further your education. And now opportunity came. So when you are going and you see young kids hawking, they just bring memory of who you used to be. And now, when you sit with mommy having conversations like that, mommy is like, "Baba not and then they see where my child is." I want to see that feeling. How I feel mommy feels happy.
Yeah, sure. She has to be happy.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian. I'm a Methodist.
I'm a Methodist. Wow, beautiful. And if you have to say something about God to my audience, what will you say?
Well, what I know about the supreme being God is that you have to believe that He is able to do exceedingly about like even more than you can even imagine. Yes. No, I remember saying something to someone. I said that if the universe out there has boundaries, that is where I'm heading towards.
What? Wow.
Yes, I think saying this kind of things actually motivates me. And then God being the central part of it. Okay, pray. You have to like develop that style too. You have to pray, believe that God is able to do this.
Wow. I'm allowing you to go, so please, this is your camera. Say something to people who are like you when you were young. They need to hawk before they go to school. Some of them need to hawk without even going to school. Some of them have completed senior high school. They don't have opportunity to continue their education. What will you tell them?
Right. So this is George once again. I've actually shared most of the things that I did when I was very young, and I believe that if you're out there and you have actually experienced that same kind of life, I think that you have to believe that God is able to do even beyond their imagination. Do not lose hope. Always exhibit that style of prayer, and I think that it will turn out to be good.
Wow. You are still watching the Spotlight Show here on Coffee JC Studios. This show is proudly brought to you by King Peace Coconut Water. As I said, if you want the best coconut water, and if you know what coconut water does in your system, this is the best coconut water I recommend for you. Make sure you get one daily for yourself. If you want bulk purchase, to make sure you call them. The numbers are on your screen. Charlie, call them for bulk purchase and use the promo code Coffee JC Studios, KJ Studios, and you're going to get discount. They are right inside Cape Coast. They are right or opposite or in the same building with Castle FM in Cape Coast, and also Sepmat Yogurt. Sepa Yogurt for Papa. This is the best yogurt that you can get for yourself. Make sure you get one for yourself. If you are going to do business with it, make sure you get bulk purchase, or for your kids going to school, Charlie, or all flavors, make sure you get them for yourself. This has been a great conversation, George. I'm out. I'm allowing you go, but I would want to say that thank you so much for sharing this inspiring story. And I believe few years to come, we are going to see you somewhere and your story is going to inspire. Sure. Charlie, your social media handles, and if you have a contact you want to give to somebody to get in touch with you, then we are out.
Yes. So my main contact is 0594 666 385. And I'm also on Facebook. The name there is George Tieku. Just type George Tieku. You will see a young man wearing long sleeves, colored blue. Okay, that is me.
Wow. Yeah. I'm allowing George go. I think whatever you want to say in the comment section, make sure you drop it in the comment section for George. George will come and read it, but I want to say thank you so much for listening to this inspiring conversation that George shared here. He happens to be the SRC General Secretary for Ndoum School of Business and Technology. He bragged about his school. He talked about some of the things that they've done. I know they are SRC into but we are going to be here next semester to know what they really added to their portfolio. Thank you so much for watching this conversation. We are out. Have a blessed evening.